Okay. A bit headachy. I'm trying to get myself all decent. It's now the 16th of the 10th, 2020. I wouldn't say this thing's getting me down, but it does take its toll. I go through, you know, I'm not going to walk around Cairns anymore because I did one day, and it does get you somewhere, but it takes a lot out of you. So, as much as I need exercise, I've got to make sure my time on this earth is that I'm getting something out of it and not just wearing myself out. So, I've been to O'Reilly Stevens, Preston, Dean and Bolton, O'Reilly Stevens, Murray Lyons. Okay, so now I probably have three numbers that I'm going to ring, so I'll document that. Just gives me a bit of hope if I ring and I get to air myself out with my story. So 40816700. Also, we don't know how old these numbers are. This is Marino Lawyers. Don't know if they're related to Frank Marino, the drummer guy, but anyway, it doesn't even seem to be ringing. Dialing 40816700. It's dialing. Put it on louder. It's not doing anything really. Just ended. Okay. I'll try again. 40816700. Doesn't sound like it's ringing now. So these phones are. Oh, hello, Melissa. I'm not sure if I have rang there before, but I'm after someone to help me. Like, basically, I've come to the litigation stage of something, and I know you don't do litigation. Oh, I might have spoken to you before. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye. No, no litigation. So, Gayla Cleland, 4051. It's amazing they still have landlines. It's wonderful. Oh, hello. I'm not sure if I've rang before, but do you do litigation? Oh, it's basically that I want to prove. Oh, I believe that I have tons of evidence because I've been doing this for 6.5 years. I want to present to the court my evidence, and it's against Lotto. So I want Lotto to, I've been told by community legal people that there's such a thing called the secret, that they could be made to present to me the details of a winning ticket, which is the ticket that I bought and lost and picked. So I just basically I want that for peace of mind. So no, no, you don't do pro bono either. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, look, I'm trying to. I mean, I've been saving up some money and I'm trying to get some help. I'm just, I'm weighing it up. My times. I've only got 3 and a bit months left. I don't have much time left to pursue this, but I can't let it go because it's over $2 million. Yeah, it's statute barred by 7 years, and the actual court statute, I believe, is 6 years. I didn't know that, but I was told by community legal and another. I've had a forensic accountant helping me, and someone else, and they've said that the actual. Did you realise that the actual court statute is 6 years, but you can apply for an out of time um, thing to present in the court? Okay, no worries. Okay, I'm Kathy, and Rado is the last name. Yep. Okay, thank you. Oh, hello. I was just saying to forget the lady's name that I was just talking to, but um, they basically, in short, it this is a very long shot. I know this, but I purchased and picked a winning lotto ticket in 2014, and I've been pursuing this for a long time, and basically I'm at the tail end of it now, whereby when I've dealt with lotto, they've said to me it's under their direction that I've submitted claims, right? And then they've said to me, if I continue to do this, um, they cited from the Lotteries Act, which is, I know the Lotteries Act. I've read it many times, and it keeps getting amended. In all its amendments, I've read it since 2014. What they wrote to me was just off-putting. They just put two clauses from the Lotteries Act, which had nothing to do with me. But anyway, one of their staff said to me, because every time I've communicated with them, it's been by letter mainly, and the last one was a formal letter. So um, the a person in their office said to me, write a formal letter of complaint, because what happened was they took a long time getting back to me after I'd written them some correspondence, and um, the person I was talking to actually was able to read me a letter, which is the one that cited things from the Lotteries Act. And that's when I said to this person, I'm not happy with that. And that's when I was told, write a formal letter of complaints. I was given the case number and, all the numbers to put down. So I did that about 14 weeks ago. And about 3 weeks ago, I rang them up because I gave them ample time for COVID, because it normally only takes maybe 6 to 8 weeks. And on the day that I rang, which was the 2nd of this month, they finally said to me, "Oh, we've sent you a reply." So I waited till the next week and the next week. So I've rang them up, and they've said, um, yeah, sorry, I'm trying to tell you everything. I lose some of the stuff, but they said to me yesterday that it was sent, and I said to them, "Can you read me the contents of the letter?" Because I said I haven't got it. So they said to me that they'll, if they can't locate where it is because it's registered, they'll send it to me again. So basically, Lotto keep I don't know if they intentionally do it, but they keep off-putting me. And I've met a forensic accountant in Cairns by the name of John Goggin, and I've ran into people that are solicitors that have helped when my son bought a property, and they've said to me things like, Lotto have written you off years ago and blacklisted you, because when I tell them how Lotto have dealt with myself, um, like basically that they just look when I've presented to them, because I had enough evidence, I believe, to be investigated after I went through their protocol by the Justice Department. And it was my belief that the Justice Department would help prove my win with my witnesses. But it right down the track, it was told to me by one of their investigators that we're not here to help you prove your win. We're only here to see that Lotto has done their job properly. So that's where I'm at. Both the company known as the Lot and the justice people, they've known that I've had witnesses for the past few years. Two people that were in the store that I remember by sight, who I never knew, that were there. One bought the ticket right before mine at the same terminal as me, and the other one bought at the next terminal. So I know details like that, and um, they've chosen not to investigate, and to me, that's not justice. So I just want to pursue it to the point where, even this is terrible because I know you're a solicitor and you need money, but even to the point where after the statute, I want just to see the details of the winning ticket because I know I even tried to tell myself it wasn't my ticket, but it was. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I know it's a hard case, but basically I bought a ticket. I picked the numbers. They meant a lot to me, and two of the six winning numbers I didn't realise, but they're my son and my birth month, and I've used them for over 20 years, and I have proof of that. But largely, it's just that, like as told to me by the forensic accountant and another solicitor, that they've just written you off. So I just feel like I want to be listened to. So sorry, thanks for lending an ear. He's still there. I'm sorry. So I have tons of evidence, and I've also looked into, I've gone through Law's Answers, and I've just tried to do Law Access, which is an online where you can, ask questions. Some of them you have to pay money, and I've also approached, the Supreme Court and talked to, one of the people there, which is, just a secretary, and she's told me that I can submit a claim, and it costs about $3,500, but I can apply for a fee waiver as well. So I've been looking at many options, but my last options is, which is probably should have done it a lot earlier, is to try and find someone that can help me. Yeah. 2014. So the statute for actual the payout ends on the 22nd of January 2021. So there's just over 3 months, which is not a lot of time, I realise, because everything takes time, and the court's probably shut in December and January. But for me, it's important for me. Oh, sorry, it's important for me to you know feel like I'm being heard, because I just feel like they've I've lost the ticket, but they've dangled me for 6.5 years, knowing that I know a lot of things that nobody else knows, nobody else has claimed it, and for me to find two witnesses, and one of them actually is a former Opal's representative. She so the person. Oh, this is the whole point. I bought a ticket and paid cash, and look, the week that I bought the ticket, my son had a very bad accident. We had a lot going on. My mum was sick. She passed away. The day that I bought the ticket was my mum's wedding anniversary. And I was dealing with my son that had a near fatal. So a lot was going on, and we'd moved house. And the thing is that I believe that I dropped the ticket in the casino on the 27th of January. But there's hints of me that I can remember putting it in a basket prior to that, and in a pink folder in the garage. But we had a lot of rain, so I did the journey. What I took with this lotto, that I'd lost the ticket. There's a slight chance that I still have it, and also, I mean, I just have got hoarders on at the moment. I am a hoarder, so I'm going right through my house. So it's taking a lot of toll on me, because I moved into this house 7 years ago when I bought that ticket, and I've still haven't got through cupboards of that period. Like, so I've probably still got food from January 2014 that I haven't even got to, because I've got so much stuff, and I am getting help with that at the moment. So I mean, that part, that part of me is rather complex, but the fact is that I do know that I bought this ticket, and I even did try to tell myself, no, maybe one of the numbers wasn't right, but I know systematically how I chose the numbers. I went middle line, top line, bottom line, and each number, like the very first thing was my parents' wedding anniversary, and I couldn't be with them that day. And then our family dog was put down, so all the numbers meant something like that. But to Lotto, of course, that's not evidence. But the hard facts that I have are that, I mean, it could be coincidental, but I chose the numbers 3 and 11. That was the top line. And they happen to be my son and my birth month. And they're the ones that I've used for a long time. The other thing that I felt like it was like finding gold was that for years I remembered two ladies that made an imprint on me in the store, and I had never met them. And after 4 years, I had a hunch, and I had approached about four people in Cairns because the lady is of New Guinea descent. And I went up to this lady and I said to her, "Do you ever buy tickets at DFO? Do you remember buying a ticket in a double dividend draw? Because that's I just happened to be in the store that day because my son was buying a magazine that he could only buy in two stores in Cairns. So what happened was she said to me, um, yes, and her husband emailed me her credit card statement of her purchase in the store on the 22nd of January, and I thought, wow, that's great. And I ran into a forensic accountant in that John Goggin guy, and he said, Kathy, you really need to find any receipts from DFO because I have receipts from that day when my son. So to who? Law right. I'm not sure. Maybe that's the people I'm trying to do online. I'm not sure. I mean, it may have been someone that is it one where you have to apply online, probably. Yeah, I've gone on Law's Answers. If you go on Law's Answers, if you Google 2 million lost lotto win, it comes up with my query to Law's Answers, which was in 2014, and I got referred to that by Ida Buttrose because I sat in at Channel 10 one day, just as an audience member. So I got to know her, and she said, "Oh, Kathy, you can't afford a solicitor, but now I've got a friend that said they'll help me." She referred me to Law's Answers, so I've been going on forums. Yeah, no, 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 that's fair enough. I'm just all right. Yeah, I've written that down. They can guide you, probably. Oh, right. Yeah, oh yeah. Look, I think I actually just I think it was just yesterday, even though the name doesn't trigger me because there's Law's Answers, there's Law Access, there's a few of them, and it might have been the one that I tried to do yesterday online. You can write into them as well, and they said it takes a couple of weeks to get back to you. So, like, I just didn't want to lay idle because my time's running out. So and I really appreciate because I know how much time like your time you spent with me and that across and you can hear now that I'm feeling much better. It's it's just that I feel like I have enough evidence to solve a murder, but because yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. Bye. You know even think what? Oh, that was Gayla Clee. Baby. Wash my face. Okay, but more. That's all myself can handle. I think that I did mention that I had a friend that would help me. So, okay, here we go. Ring. And then, oh, Melanie, I'm not sure if I've rang here before. I probably have. I'm just looking for help to present or file in the court for a lost lotto ticket. Oh, all right. Oh, that's okay. So you can't help. Oh, I haven't got a charge, no. But I've had Lotto write to me and say, even though I have done everything under their direction, they've said if I communicate with them again, they cited from the Lotteries Act, which had nothing to do with what was going on. They've just and so now I've sent a formal letter of complaint under their direction. They were, and I've been waiting 14 weeks, and I've been trying to chase up a letter back from them. All right. Oh yeah, I have. Like basically, I walked into their office, and some lardy lady goes, "Oh, we have people coming in. Sorry to, but this is how she came to across me. I think it was the wife of the principal. Or, yeah, yeah. But she said, "Oh, we have people coming in here all the time asking for help with that. We don't do it." And I found that hard to believe. But oh, believe me, I've been around and I've been doing this for ages and I haven't found anyone. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I know, I know. I mean, it would have felt much better to find one local, but yeah, I'll just keep trying and I can only take so much of it because it does wear me down. Oh, no, that's okay. You've been good. Okay, you too. Bye.